The PBS Short Film Festival is happening right now, but you won't need a plane ticket. You can stream it right now, okay? This year's theme is Stories That Stick. I sat down with the Director of Audience Engagement at PBS, Terrence Stewart, to discuss why it's so important to amplify these voices and what we can expect from this year's film festival in each category. Taryn, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Ashley. I appreciate it.
No problem. Okay, so let's just dive right in. Tell me about the PBS Short Film Festival.
Yes, so the PBS Short Film Festival, we are back for year 11. We started in 2012, and the goal of the film festival was to amplify different voices, to make sure that we were giving our PBS platform, which is a pretty big platform, to filmmakers who maybe wouldn't necessarily get a platform as big as PBS to tell their stories. And so we wanted to make sure that there were diverse stories, that they were unique, that they were genuine, that they were authentic. And so here we are, year 11. Our tagline this year is Stories That Stick, because we really feel like we have a lot of films that they're gonna stay with you. You know, after the film is over, you're gonna still need some time to reflect on what you just watched. And so we're excited. We have 27 films that will be running from July 11th through July 22nd. So that's the timing of the film festival, but a lot of them will still be available for streaming after the 22nd, because we know that they're just so amazing, they're so powerful. We're not just gonna, leave them up for 2 weeks. So so it's a lot going on. And we have 5 different categories. So 27 films. Our categories this year, they're identity, family, race, humanity, and culture. So all 27 films have been split across those categories. So we're excited to bring that to everyone this summer.
Yeah, I love that. And I'm glad that you mentioned that tagline, because I think it's so powerful, Stories That Stick. And last year we had a tagline of a decade of being seen.
Yes.
That was the tagline for last year. How do you think that differs? Because I know the whole thing behind PBS Short Film Festival is to amplify those voices. And I think sometimes people get lost in those taglines and think that it's all the same. And I just want you to speak to how you come up with that tagline and how it differs from year to year.
Thank you so much. That is such a good question, because a lot of thought is put into it. It's very intentional. So last year, we wanted to just make a point, not very subtle, a decade of being seen, that we've been in this space, that this is the work that we have been doing. The summer of 2020 was very tumultuous for, lots of different reasons. And we felt, we saw it ourselves, not just PBS, just us in general, as, people. We saw a lot of different companies and, organizations come out, to talk about this work. And we definitely don't want to say what anybody else is doing or not doing, but we just wanted to make a point that we've been committed to doing this work about amplifying voices, to talking about the tough subjects, to doing that. And so that was what we did for 2021, is we just said, hey, we've been here. And so let's continue to do this work, because we've been making sure that these filmmakers have had this platform. So this year, we said, okay, now, we've said what we said, and now that that last year was so successful for us as far as the exposure that we received, just the amount of people who, just learned more about the film festival. So we said, okay, now let's be intentional this year about not only, because we're still going to tell the hard stories, we're still going to do that work, but let's also bring in, that we are still, let's talk about unity. Let's celebrate. Let's talk about, just powerful storytelling and what that means, and, how important it is for the arts and just for humanity in general. So that's what we wanted to go with this year.
1,000,000%. And now with this year's filmmakers, you got to tell me, are there any trends that you're seeing that are really impressive to you versus, the last 11 years that we've been seeing?
That's a really good question as well. So yes, absolutely. So I feel like, there are a lot of, obviously there's a lot of devastating things that come out of a global pandemic. But one of the things that I feel like has been very, interesting is the shift in storytelling, and the fact that these filmmakers, they have to dig deep into their creative bag to make this work, to tell these stories. And so we've seen these powerful stories being told with less. And I feel like that's what's interesting this year. There's a lot of new technology, there's a lot of things out there, but sometimes it really is important just to focus on the story. And so when you strip away a lot of special effects, all of that stuff, and you get into, just really the bare bones of what these stories are about, the power just, it comes across. It just,
Yeah.
it again, it sticks with you. It really
Yeah, so we
really
need to be
does.
prepared for those raw films.
You do.
I can't wait. I could talk to you forever, Terry. I love it so much. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it as well. Thank you.